Hey, DOT community, this is Alon coming at you with a Conquest last day live stream. Of course, we're also going to be doing just talking about the blog that did drop today as well as a whole bunch of other things that have been going on in the game recently and what we should be also looking forward to. This meme was posted in my Discord today by Monty Snake. Found it to be quite hilarious, so I just want to start the stream with that. All right, so, and here, let's just jump in, because, of course, grinding Conquest has been so much fun, and I've gotten so many Titan drops, actually, this time around as well, so. But let's take a look. I'm sure many of you have been grinding and getting as much as you possibly can, but out of all the relics that are in this event, actually, we'll just go straight to this. Ooh, yeah, I really got to do. I'm almost at 50. Gosh, 6 minutes to go. I got to do a Conquest battle as soon as possible. But I have all the relics in here. I know I'm already completed 6. I'm working on 7 right now. But I know a lot of players will most likely find themselves either just completing 6 or 7 or 8 just by just doing battles in the background. So, crap, I'm missing stuff. Alright, I want to see who's all here in the chat. But myself personally, I'm going to be jumping, I'm definitely going to be completing 8. Hopefully getting 9 done, just because I want another epic token. That's just me. But, thank you, Rio Hand. I do appreciate that. Let's see who's all here. Barkay, B. Hulk. Hello, Val. Jon Snow. Yellow Umbrella. OJ. Epito, A. Ali. Ed's Channel. Tarhoons. Extinction. JJ. Riohan. You missed the last few streams. It's okay, Riohan. Thank you for joining. But I'll tell you what. So out of this event, I mean, this is pretty much all about the triple battle drops, of course, as always. But sometimes there's something else to like kind of highlight in the overall like relics, or Chilling Vial's not bad. But besides from that, I mean, most players are just doing the Conquest on the side just to grab as much free stuff as you can along the way. I'm just using all the portal stones that I got in the last event to do this event. So I haven't spent any gems whatsoever. Of course, at this point, I'm gaining gems in this event. So I've just been kind of doing it more or less like a free-to-play style. I haven't. This is very possible to be done. What I did last event, I only had 3 event relics and just a bunch of grinding. I think I in total put in like maybe 3k gems, but got it all back in the actual rewards themselves and the dailies. Imperial Animator, how we doing? Killswitch, how we doing? Thank you for joining. Let's see. So, anyway, let me just unmute Discord. We got Phoenix, Ryger, and Pisces Shark here. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining, everybody. Hello.
Hello.
Thanks.
What up?
Nice. So, anyway,
Do I sound dead?
a little bit on Chef's stream, which we just came from, which was awesome. Chef did show off his dog.
I just got out of work, so I missed his stream.
You missed his stream, Ryger? Okay. Well, we will go over some of the stuff that also happened in the blog as well, which is very interesting stuff. What's up, Winfred? Thank you for joining. But in the meantime, let's... What's up, Churro? I see Godan in here. Who's saying hello to Godan? What's up, Attila? Captain Howdy. Retroactive stuff about Valkyrie? Yeah, Captain Howdy. I said that on Chef's stream. The Spheronox Gold will be a retroactive thing because it's a 5-star relic. They told us all 5-star relics are going to be retroactively fixed for everyone. So if you have it,
Okay.
it's going to be changed. If you don't have it, then when you get it'll be changed. So the relic synergy is actually there right now. I was informed about that just a little bit ago. Aventador said that he thought relic synergy was there. It appears to be so. The relic synergy for Valkyrie is there already.
Nice.
But the thing is, though, if the skills on the current Valkyrie in the game don't have any Valhalla Valkyries, then of course I don't think this will actually work, even if the relic synergy is existing. Although, if I check my test account and find out the Valkyrie is on, the new Valkyrie is on there, then that might be the case, because like I said, I don't believe that Valkyrie, because she's got her skills being changed, that means that
Changed.
And prestige, because both of them are being changed, that you're just going to have to get a new one, which of course is what we've always had to do in the past, which of course sucks because we hate doing that. But when things are reskilled,
Yeah. Because it's a reskill, you have to get a new one.
because all the old skills
like an upgraded version.
are grenadiers and spearmen.
Life Spark or Necrosa, where they got a bit of a buff rather than.
Yeah, when it's just prestige and they told us this as well, just like the 5-star relics. The prestige, when that is changed on a Titan, that's retroactive for everybody. So that's not something that you have to be concerned about getting a brand new Titan when they just changed the prestige skills.
So Chef said her skills is not where it's at, or something.
He said that he doesn't think that it's going to be anything above a Beowulf, but below a what was the other Titan that he was comparing to? Not Pigsy. It's just another Spearman Titan. But he put Valkyrie in between. Dragon Slayer and the DG Altar for 5k, not bad. When you choose which one you want, I'm very tempted. Y'all think it's worth it without the relics? Ed's channel, you have Tarhoons, and you got Tarhoons in the $100 deal without the relics, except for the one that you got. So if you're already having a great time with Tarhoons, in that case scenario, and you need only one or maybe two Dragon Slayers, I don't know, depending on which ones you need, to complete the collection and not have to spend another $100 to get the Amber of Dragons, then yeah, I see players doing that. I mean, it just depends on what on how many you're missing and how many divine gems you have.
Yeah, I looked at the blog. It looks like you're killing 3 birds in one stone. You get the Staff of Earth, the new Valkyrie, and the Sphere of Skull.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes, when it comes down to all the different things that are being offered, as well as other lightning troop relics as well. So
I just think it's kind of interesting. You get mini Titans, because that's what I was talking about a while back. That I wanted mini Titans.
Yeah, it's kind of like what they did with Nurgle. Nurgle got his shadow clones. She's getting mini versions of herself.
Yeah, but the shadow clones have to come after you lose so much health. While you can have Valkyrie and her mini Titans all together. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I mean, you're still waiting for stuff to die.
Yeah, well, and that's also true too.
Plus, not only that, with the synergy relic, you get also Omega.
Some of the relics on some of the builds aren't even the relics that came in the event with the Titan. So a lot of times, people's builds that you have may include 1 or 2 of the signature relics, but will most likely include a bunch of other relics that you may just have anyway because they're just really great relics to have in the game. So, Banner of War, Ring of Juice, Warrior's Ring, stuff like that. So, if you have a whole bunch of already good relics that you're already moving around between your best attackers and best defenders, and you're thinking and considering about doing that 5k DG pool for a specific Dragon Slayer, completing your collection and getting the Amber of Dragons, and then also too, you're thinking, oh well, if I don't get all the signature relics with that Titan, will they be completely useless? Well, like I said, if you have a whole bunch of other relics, you can see on DOT database that there's plenty of builds possible with a lot of different Titans. A lot of these Dragon Slayers where you can do it without like the 5-star or without a signature relic, because there's a lot of other options.
Yeah, there actually was quite a few Dragon Slayers that you didn't need a 5-star for.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, you could do any Titan without a 5-star. You just don't get as much out of it.
What's up, Chris Fear? Thank you for joining. Chris Fear does a bunch of videos. I saw those recently. A lot of battle videos. Very interesting. Yeah, I have Mahaha, one of my accounts, and he's still good without his relics. See, there you go, Captain Howdy. You know, so just, it really depends. It really depends on how many attacking, how many defending Titans you have, what you're really looking for, and if you really, only are missing one. I don't know if I would suggest, blowing out 15 or 20 KDGs to get all the Dragon Slayers, if you even would have that. Most people don't have that many. Alright, so... Alright, with 39 people watching, I might as well just do this. No, not that. Not that. Not that. I do have 8 KDGs, but I'm not going to do that. I do have an all-element Titan token that I know that has been here since a few days ago, so we'll see what we get. It's going to be prestige food. Tritos? Really? I get all these Pantheon Titans that are like the very last ones that I needed, and I get them all in the element tokens now, and now I just have so many of them. Like Thorg and Tritos.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to look all the way down. But yeah, that's pretty cool that you can guarantee the last piece for the Amber of Dragon.
We'll go over that too, because I now that everybody's on, and I just want to re-go over this again with what was stated here in the blog. Of course, this is that unallied troop death call, Valhalla Valkyrie and shield 5 troops, max 6. I really would like to see, so that's 6 Valhalla Valkyrie and 5 troops. Obviously, you're getting shielded every time you pull one in, but so, of course, you're expecting to lose troops, so I guess you'd be losing your spearmen? Because I don't think you'd be trying to sacrifice your maidens, because they're supposed to be pumping crap tons of damage. But anyway, so I guess that's expecting that your meat shield is going to start falling apart. Anyway, so, and then down here we also have... Well, also at the start of battle, every 15 seconds we'll summon the Omega Spearman as well. Max of 8 on defense. We'll see exactly how great that works out with the 8 when I can start testing it out. And then... yeah, then they just have upon Omega Spearman death. So, of course, they're also expecting you to be losing those Omega Spearmen. So maybe that's what... That and any other Spearman, I guess, that you put in the battlefield. So we'll see. And then that, of course, then when Valhalla Valkyrie is called into battle, summon an Omega Storm Maiden in the deployment zone. So it's in the deployment zone. Notice I made that very obvious specification this time around. But you do get three Titans. Valkyrie at 19, 4-star Titans. It's Valkyrie at 19, Frigg at 14, and Helga at 9. I actually... Helga was one of my favorite non-summoning Titans. I thought she was really good, the way she was set up. And then, of course, as Chef mentioned on his stream, which is a very good point, that the Lucky Clover's only got 3 leaves. It's not a 4-leaf clover. How lucky could this be? It's a very good point, Chef. I'm glad you pointed that out.
It's lucky enough that it's useful without 4.
Right?
Yeah, it looks like a pretty decent relic.
Well, the skills are... It looks like it's another one of the relics that's going to be extremely versatile and moved around a lot when it comes down to getting that extra armor piercing and health, and then of course with an extra all troop, elemental resist. I mean, yeah, it's having to be Titan and troop is extremely important nowadays to be an extremely good relic, as well as having, the versatility of not having to be put on any kind of very specific element either.
I'm actually really psyched that I'm not going to have to do a separate event just to get another Staff of Earth.
Correct. Although this will probably be my 5th Storm Ring, although Storm Rings are nice.
Well,
I don't mind it.
I have like 4 as well.
You know? They're very good. They're very good for a lot of these Lightning Titans that have boosts to lightning storm spells, or lightning spells in general. Storm Prophecy's not bad either, so is Freak's Mistletoe. Viking Helm finds its way into certain builds, depending on how many. Viking Helm is one of those, when you're putting it onto your second one of that Titan, it finds its way on, or if you don't have a lot of lightning relics. So, Viking Helm might find its way onto my, like my second Valkyrie, but then again, we'll see what happens. This whole thing about increasing the portal stones and gems, especially I noticed it heavily in the Ares event, of course, in the very beginning of the event. It will benefit the people that are only going to just a certain amount of event tokens, and why I'm saying that is because those portal stones and gems are heavily concentrated in the more beginning area, at least from what I saw in the last event, and from what I see here as well.
I didn't look at where they actually put the extra one.
Yeah, a lot of them, like I said, for the last time, it was very noticeable in the beginning. All of a sudden, I was able to get to 7,500 a lot easier, just because, and I didn't even use any of the stones they gave us, because I'm using them now here in this event.
Yeah, you were already at like 7,000 by the end of your stream.
Yeah, which again, I only used three event relics. It was just a lot of grinding, but in the same time, it wasn't. Yeah. I had the time.
I think they should reduce the timer from 7 minutes to 5 minutes per portal. So
that could make a huge difference to grinders. So, I mean, of course, if they would ever consider doing something like that, that would be a major change to the game in the future, and it doesn't sound like it would be a very hard change to actually do.
If they're going to stick with their taking away the gems, then yeah, shortening the recharge would be awesome.
So, because most players will end up going to most likely around, 4,500 if you're not going to do this event. You'll find your way most likely at 4,500. If not, then the 2,000, which will be the third token, I believe. So.
Yeah, because if they decrease the timer by 2 minutes, it gives you an extra about 80 portal stones per day.
So, but the rank rewards need to be changed. This is still, in my opinion, still not acceptable, and the DOT community is still going to say pretty much the same thing. It's great that the alliances up to rank 100 can get the Valkyrie. That's fine. You can leave that. That's not a problem. Yeah. Because otherwise they used to just put a different Titan in there, and it was just prestige food. And some players would be like, well, it's not the new Titan, and I'd rather get the 4K gems than the prestige food, because some alliances are more focused on growing or free-to-play than prestiging Titans on a regular basis. So that's where there was like that, stipulation between where you really want to find yourself in the event. Now, yes, rank 100, that's fine. After that, the 101 to the 500, with those 2 tokens in there, still players aren't at that level in those alliances, aren't looking for prestige food. They would rather have the gems. So fix this or have more upset players is how I see it. So I hope in the next event, I hate having to continue to say this, but hopefully in the next event they will figure it out that players aren't interested in prestige food in the rank rewards at the 101 to 500 level. Change that. Put it into gems, because that in the long run is something that players could, if they want to put it in to an event to get to a certain point for prestige food, they can. There's plenty of different options out there. So, and if you want to spend 30k gems on prestige food, you can. I would never really recommend that, but it is an option.
See, it's that they're not playing smart. Because if they wanted to give us more prestige food, they should have given us a new feature or something extra to do to keep us playing more.
Which you mentioned, Adventures Guild, right? Pisces? Adventures Guild. That was a good suggestion because Adventurers Guild having prestige food in it is a great idea, and it would not be that big of a change.
Mm-hmm. That would be pretty cool. Instead of those 4-star relics that we never use.
Exactly.
What's the Adventurers Guild?
Yes, because
it's the thing, your campaign, but the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah.
So it changes every week.
Yeah.
So every week you could get a prestige for
that you'll never.
So.
Yeah, I played it for like the first couple of weeks.
Yeah. At this point, you'd rather just play an assault event and grab stuff for your relics, in there because it's a lot easier, and you don't have to bother.
There's all that Titan experience though. So.
Yeah, well, there is the Titan experience in there, but again, I think
for 12 portal stones, you can get quite a lot out of it.
You can, and I've used it for that exact reason for brand new Titans, but the rewards in there could use a makeover. So. The chosen Titans for this event is going to be Valkyrie, Progenitor, Ares, Frigg, and Hachi. I guess I'm going to have to use Ares. I don't know. I'll have to level up one of my Ares that I have that's low level. I'm not going to use a 60. So.
Zolan, don't you have a max Progenitor?
No. Yes. I don't know. Like level 55, but I don't know if I want to use even a 55 Progenitor. I'd rather use Ares. So.
Well, if you don't have it max or like in the 50s, it's not worth using.
Yeah. Well, it is. I think I said it's Progenitor. I think it's like 55. And now this is the last thing I want to note. What's up, Plavo Source? Last thing I want to note here is this 60k gem. I mentioned this altar a while back. If you've been watching a lot of my videos when I was talking about the calendar and everything of what this is going to be, it's going to be 60k. For the Dragon Slayers, we did see this once before. For the what was it? The War Gods had the similar thing at the very end of their run, or their time period of main release. Remember, because we still could see Dragon Slayers in the future. Because just like Norse Titans, just like Greek Titans, they can throw one in periodically, and we have seen that in the past. So I do think that Dragon Slayers actually are not finished. We could actually see the Militia Dragon Slayer pop up in the future. Anyway, so besides from that, though, we also have the addition with each Titan will appear their own separate guaranteed. This is the important part. It's going to be guaranteed altar for 5k Divine Gems. If it wasn't guaranteed, I would say do not do this because 5k Divine Gems. It's just like risking your Norse relic pulls or your golden relic pulls right now. But if it's a guarantee for 5k and you get your one last Dragon Slayer that you don't have, in that case scenario, and you have over 5k Divine Gems, I would recommend this. I would do that if I had that option and I was in that position. I did get all of the Dragon Slayers as they came out, and in this case, I will be passing on this, but I think this is something that a lot of other players may bite on and do if they are in the situation of they don't have one more of the Dragon Slayers to complete their collection for the Amber of Dragons. So,
just the chances of getting the only one that you're missing is very slim.
Well, that's why you would do the 5k one.
Oh yeah. I'm talking about the 5k Divine Gems, which is guaranteed.
Yeah.
I would never recommend doing the 60k and just pull random.
Oh, wait. Is it 5k guaranteed which Titan you want?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 5k Divine Gems for whichever Dragon Slayer you want.
I didn't read that.
Yeah. So, since it's guaranteed and you can pick whatever one you want, in a case of missing just one to complete your collection, I would do it if I was in that position. So that's just what I'm going to say, and I'm going to get off that. For some players, I know they're like, well, I'm missing more than one Zolana, or I don't have 5k gems, because Polo said that earlier.
That's some way to get people to use their Divine Gems now that they're handing out the Norse relics.
Yeah, well, see, that's the thing. Yeah. Remember, they're, besides from that, recently also putting out that there's synergy relics coming out for Growthorn and Nephilinus, and like giving it to the SPPs way ahead of time. I found that to be a little like, Why? Aventador brought it up that he thought it was bait, hardcore, to use your DGs. And I agree. I think he's right. I think it's to be like, oh, wait, they're getting these synergy relics, but we don't know when. We have no idea, really, when they're coming.
Until we find out when those relics are actually going to get released, there's no reason to pull them.
Yeah, and it's like, well,
It's beat for the people who already have them.
Yeah, well, yeah. Because they would have to they would have to do an event just to get those relics. Mm-hmm. Unless they make it so that it's one of those things where you can either pull at a temple to get them or buy them outright with DGs, similar to this event coming up where you can have a guarantee with divine gems. In a case like that, I don't know. If they said spend, 2,000 DGs and get a guaranteed one or the other for your Nephilinus or your Growth Urn, I don't know. For the players that have them, they might do that.
If I already had one of them, then maybe.
Yeah, if I had a Growth Urn or a Nephilinus and you paid 2k DGs for a guaranteed pull to get either one of their relics, well, if I had them already and I already had spent the 15k DGs...
Yeah. Well, if I spent the 15k on them, I'd spend 2k to get the relic.
To get their new relic for them. I don't know. As long as it's guaranteed and as long as it's a reasonable price, right. That's always what it comes down to. If it's guaranteed, because that's one thing we've always asked for in this game, and it's something we rarely see except in those events where we get those tokens.
Good to see them do that with the Dragon's
Yeah, it's a gotcha game. What do you expect?
Well, yeah, exactly.
Also, we all know at least one person who has Growth Horn.
Oh yes, of course.
We do.
You do? Oh yeah, we do. You don't know? Come on, Ryger. You don't. You don't know anybody that has Growth Horn?
I forgot. I know I've seen them around. I didn't pay attention to who had them.
Oh. Well, it's your favorite content creator.
Oh, you do?
No! It's not me! I said it's your favorite content creator, Ryger.
Vintage?
No. It's no, I didn't. No, actually, it's not Ryger's favorite content creator. It's actually Chance's favorite content creator. And House's. So, sorry. Didn't mean to throw you off, Ryger. Lord of the Fly has Growth Urn.
Oh.
Sorry, I kept you all. I kept you all in suspense.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised, Ryger, you don't remember that. He was going all crazy about it when he got it.
Did he? I haven't watched a single one of his videos.
All right. Yeah, see you later, Chris.
Then I crushed his garrison that he had it on.
Oh, nice. That makes it all worth it.
Yeah.
Cat Mowdy says, I think they made these changes to get more to participate in events, but it actually shoots themselves in the foot without at least 3k gems and rank rewards. Exactly. It's just the rank rewards, it really... The alliances that are gunning for those positions they're not getting anything out of this.
I see. I'm enjoying the change to the reward track, but yeah, they need to go back to the 4K gems for the rank reward.
Because to some people, it makes or breaks the game.
Yeah.
On the week to week.
Well, the devs with their update broke my game, so I don't give a crap no more.
Yeah, I still have 3 devices locked out.
Killswitch, what's your opinion on Event Titan? Killswitch, are you implying the Valkyrie that's coming out? My opinion?
I would assume so.
My opinion is yet to be swayed until I actually see the test, which I'm thinking will either happen maybe later today or tomorrow. So we'll see.
So my opinion is, I don't think it's going to be that great against other Titans. I think it's just going to be one of those things that are really cool and really fun to play with. But
I kind of want
the majority of this event is mostly the Sphere Knock Skull and the Staff Earth and all the other relics you can get. So,
yeah.
Plus, you get Free and Helga, who are prestige food.
Yes, there will be a lot. There will be a lot of extra prestige food in this event, as well as also the
all the stuff from the team rewards. So you get 3 prestige food and Valkyrie.
Like overall, I really like the reward track.
Yeah. So there will be plenty of participation in this event. I would put it probably at the level of maybe a what? Since it's 30,000 souls, okay, to finish the event. I mean, that could easily influence top 50. Well, it doesn't matter because everybody's going to be more or less interested in top 100. But I know top 50 will be over 1 million. You know, just for the simple fact that it's 30,000 souls to finish. So all the people that are finishing the event, the soul counts are going to be way higher than normal.
Yeah, so a full team of finishers is 1.5 mil.
Yeah, House, I did just check. Yeah, the synergy is on the Relic House. So it just depends on when I actually get the if I get the new Titan, actually seeing the skills changed and everything else. Because, of course, Valkyrie right now currently in game is still the same old skills. So just going to pop open I'm going to pop open my test account real quick and check at the same time. But here, let me juice up with some. There you go.
You are getting Valkyries a lot, correct?
Yeah. I'm doing this next event myself. Yeah, definitely. Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, damn. I need the Scold.
I need a second Spheronox Gold, definitely. It's happening. I forgot.
I need my
I'm full. I need to do one of these.
If I was playing, it would be my first Spheronox Gold.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, yeah, and it's a have to. That's why I'm saying like there's going to be a lot of players playing this event just to get that Spheronox Gold.
Well, I know a lot of players might just hold out and wait for next week because they can only do one event.
If that's their only option, correct. Right. Correct. It just depends on your play
if
style.
I had to choose, I'd probably end up doing the new Titan over.
If I had to choose, obviously I'm biased on this one because I like Valkyrie and I like how they brought mini Titans into it.
True.
But for majority of people who like to stay with the meta, they would probably wait to see what the next meta is going to bring.
Right.
I think if I was still playing, I would freaking get Valkyrie and then bring out Militia just to summon those Titans. And then just walk in the battlefield, just do that.
Even for like a free-to-play player, getting a Norse relic is more value than getting a new Titan.
Get back here.
Mm-hmm. All right. Because the relics last longer.
Yeah. They have a much higher...
Also because I would never want to pull from the Norse altar again.
Ever again. I don't want to pull back from the Norse altar either, but that's strictly just because I don't have any more that I want to.
Well, I mean, my only pull that I did from the Norse altar, I got Axes of War.
Yeah. Oh, there she is.
Cool.
Let's see. So.
Yeah, because the only reason why I would never want to pull from Norse again is because I have 3 Trickster's Blades, and I got all that for like 3k Divine Gems. Would want to get 5k Divine Gems and then get another Trickster's Blade.
I will gladly take Trickster.
Are you echoing Phoenix?
Oh, yeah, it's me.
Yeah, it's Phoenix. All right, wow. Thanks, Phoenix.
Thanks.
Salon's the best.
I was saying, give us a little sneak peek at the mini Valkyries.
Well, why are you echoing? Phoenix?
I don't know.
Are you on speakerphone?
That's what I'm on.
Sometimes, though, certain devices, when they're on speaker, they have a hard time. When I'm on speaker on my tablet, it doesn't do that. And then when I'm on speaker on my phone, it does. I echo like crazy. Like I am now on Phoenix's.
Yeah, as soon as it echoed and you started to mess with it, Zalon, the first thing I thought was from the Ram from the movie Brother Bear, where they start yelling at their own echoes.
Is that what you thought?
It was pretty funny.
Just kill Rostam. Let's kill him. There's Valkyrie. Oh, she went down like a sack of bricks.
Oh, there's Valkyrie.
It's not the new one.
Oh.
Would it be the best if it was the new one? Is it like impossible? Alright. There we go, 3,200. Real Hand, thank you for joining.
Oh yeah, I've been lurking since the start.
Nice. So, slap the like button if you want me to restart the stream in approximately, like, I don't know. I want to do a whole bunch of battles with my, I got to get rid of a whole bunch of portal stones first. So, smash like if after 175 portal stones, you want me to stream with the new Valkyrie. Smash like. Because that's going to have to happen. Sorry, DOT community. I'm going to have to do that. I have to get all those battles out of the way.
I'm guessing that means you checked and she's there.
Yeah, she's there.
Nice.
I'll do it. I just got to get more Conquest out of the way first. Vintage, you should know. I messaged Vintage yesterday because I kept on going back to Events R Us to hit their lands. And I saw I just perusing
You're
through.
on our server?
Yeah, I'm on the same server. Okay. Yeah. Events R Us, League of Gods, and all three NTG teams that are up in the Legends League servers are all together this week.
Yeah, I saw NTG Legends and War.
Yeah, and Hammer's down there too. They're just above the motion. So
okay.
Anyway, so I saw Vintage at the top of the list, and everybody's battle counts are obviously a lot higher because of Conquest, but of course at the top of the list at the time of me checking, it was 900 battles for Vintage, and I'm like, oh, look at you with 900 battles, and Vintage responded with, I got a lot of relics to level up, so. He's on it.
Triple battle drop.
I'm sure he's well over 1,100 or so now at this point, maybe 12. If he's on that same pace. It was impressive because it was only probably like 7 p.m. my time last night. So, it was impressive. Myself personally, I'm probably ranging in the 400 battle range right now. So, by the end of the day today, I hope to be around in like the 650 range.
Yeah, I've been having phone problems, so I know my battle count's going to be a lot lower than it normally is for this.
Yeah, if I would have gotten a better jump on Monday, I probably would have closer to 8 or 9, but oh well. Oh yeah, and while I'm showcasing Valkyrie, you can also test Growthorn and maybe see some Nephilinus action. Oh, wow. So much to do. So much to see. Good job, Rostam. You didn't kill all the spearmen. You stand in the corner. Little over 1,000. Made dinner for the family last night. Set me back about 150 battles. Yeah. So when Vintage goes through life, and during a conquest, he rates everything in life based on how many battles it takes. It's like vintage. You have to take. He's like, all right, I have to take out the garbage. That's roughly about 6 battles. Because he has a long lane. So when it comes down to wherever they pick up the garbage from, I'm sure he has to like cart it all the way down. So.
I wonder if he knows his maximum battle per hour rate, and then he just deducts the minutes from that.
It's possible.
Because I think my best per hour rating Max Lance was probably around 100 per hour.
That's good. That's real good.
That was around the day I did 1,500.
Ed's channel says I ignore the family and all my responsibilities during Conquest. Oh, Ed.
Well, we wish they'd do one on the weekend.
Right?
Why, so you can order them on the weekends?
Well, just to get more time on Conquest.
Onkar, good night, guys. Good Conquest. My ranking 500k gems. Not sure what you mean by the ranking there. But this also gives everybody here a nice little bit of preparatory time. So, if you would like me to come to your server with the new Valkyrie and Growthorn, make sure you go find on your list for your server. Oh, come on, let's finish this out. In your league, if there's any alliances that are open that I can jump to, make sure and have legible names. Legible names. Have to have legible names. So obviously I have to be able to search their name in the Alliance chat and be able to find them. If I can do that and they are open, I will come to your server. Or if I can get a invitation from an Alliance leader and I can jump to a different team on your server, I can also do that as well. But of course, that's Zalan SPP. Don't send it to this account, which is just Zalan NTG, because obviously I'm not coming there with my main account. Don't do that. But yes.
Hey, there's Hammer.
I think one more.
Nice. There's an alliance name that's just a couple of squiggly lines.
Yeah, one more. Yeah, no more squiggly lines. Oh, Jim, thanks for joining.
What's up, Zalon? What's up? What's this Titan look like?
Well, I'm not streaming with her yet.
That's what we're waiting for.
But we will. We will soon enough. We will soon enough.
Okay, that's no kind of answer.
I know. I can't give you a confirmed yes or no on anything yet, Jim, so you'll get it soon enough.
You disappoint me. You sound like my ex-wife.
And he sounds like the developers.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Rough.
That's low.
Let's see, Reckonomab, you can hit me with if you want. Is it worth keeping the 3-star Amber of Dragons? I mean, stacking 4 and 3 Amber of Dragons. Attila, I kept my 3-star Amber of Dragons, so, I mean, maybe.
Salon, you're a collector.
I am a collector, though.
Yeah. I mean, I still have all 3 as well.
Yeah. I know other people who are saving the 3-star just for it. Just because it's rare.
Yep.
Rostam looks like a Terminator, says Stefan. Yeah, he does. He does look like the Terminator.
Totally.
My Rostam P4, my troops Horde 21, still is not strong enough to defend against Zabava. If it's Zabava coming in just, maxed out solo, well then, yeah, it's going to be a bit rough. So, yeah, when it comes down to having higher level...
Zabava can solo even level 25 troops.
Yeah.
It's just you need to have a skill operator and the correct relic.
If you have Ring of Juiced on Rostam, they don't attack with Zabava. There you go.
True. I really haven't had that many people attack my...
Yeah, not too many people have bothered attacking my Rostam either. I don't know.
Like, I've been leaving him at P1, and he's been doing fine.
Well, I have mine at P7, but that's just because
nice.
I've had him on defense ever since pretty much he came out, so...
Yeah, I'm waiting till I can max out some troops before I go beyond P1 on Titans.
There you go, vintage. New Valkyrie looks worse than Beowulf on first glance. No summons, nothing interesting. There you go, Jim. Yeah,
I did not want to hear that.
It was. It's been referred to. New Valkyrie has been referred to as better than most Spearman defenders, but not as good as Beowulf.
I did not want to hear that.
Yeah, Freya and Beowulf.
For the relics. The relics.
Yeah.
The relics, real hand. The relics. Don't forget the relics. Yeah, which frost shield is this? Oh, lightning.
I was going to do this event too.
Well, you probably... I'm still doing this event.
Yeah.
Well, you're a collector. You do just about all of them.
I prepared for it ahead of time. I mean, when I knew that calendar weeks in advance, yep. I saved a certain amount of gems to do this event.
I've actually done the same thing, but I was waiting to see what skills he had and being re-skilled, because obviously a Spearman defender. It's going to be do this one or do the next.
Yeah.
That Void Ranger one.
So what, you're thinking Void Ranger then?
I'll tell you what, it's going to depend on what when you get it on your account, you can showcase it. It might depend on that.
All
I'm
right.
hoping you get it on your account today and can showcase it.
All right.
And if I lose you, I'm on top of a mountain going home right now. So.
All right.
Does anyone think this Valkyrie is better than Freya?
Yeah.
Freya's my girl.
Well, yeah. I between Freya and between Freya and Beowulf is what Aventador was saying. Staff of Earth is nice.
Mean, I don't see this Valkyrie being a good defender, better than Freya or Beowulf. So.
This Valkyrie seems like it's going to act more like New Vixtia, where like she has that damage output now, or does she? She gets the maiden critical. She's decent.
Well, she gets a bunch of troops added to the field, yes, but still,
yeah,
there's not enough buffing them to make it.
Until Zalon showcases her, I can't really. I don't know.
It's too iffy. It's too iffy.
Divided. Just because she is buffing multiple troops, it makes her iffy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the skills don't blast it high. I mean, you get max melee resist on Spearman as soon as you toss on the Sirnox skull. But I'm just saying because it just doesn't look there's enough buffing either the Spearman or the Storm Maidens or the Titan to make it, a great defender compared to like Freya, how much she buffs Spearman. Stuff.
I think Freya's Spearmen are still going to be better than Valkyrie.
No, yeah, but as one troop dies, 5 shields go out. I don't know how good that's going to be, So
Is that where Freya's shield to all Spearmen dies?
Yeah.
It might just be a matter of one's better for stalling for time, the other has better potential for killing troops.
That's what I was getting at. I think Valkyrie is going to have more, death potential, whereas Freya is just going to sit there forever.
Well, I mean,
you lose nothing going into Freya.
Anyone think they're going to throw on a synergy on that Freya's Jermambu?
That would be cool. That would be awesome.
Because it literally says her name in the relic. You'd think there'd be a synergy by now.
Yeah, if they give Freya's helmet a synergy, that would be awesome.
It'd be kind of cool if the synergy buffed one of the skills.
Well, the other was it Life Spark and Necrosis both went from ×2 to ×4. So possible.
As we're watching Zalon scroll through Endless Titans.
Yeah, I got rid of all the relics.
There's a lot of Titans.
Yeah, I don't blame you. You do the relics first, and then you can do the unforgiving Titan fusing
later. Later.
Yeah.
Yeah, the relic
Just
forging's easy at 12. 12 a pop, and you're getting stuff done fast. That's all.
Yeah. But then the Titan fusing, you only do 4 at a time, and you have to go through long animations and this and that. You have to sit there till it's finally done, and then another 4.
Yeah, fusing Titans.
Actually, really I noticed easy. if you don't level up, you can skip through a little faster.
Well, yeah, because you don't have to go through more animations. But every time you level up, it just goes longer.
Yeah.
So if you're leveling up a low-level Titan, it takes forever.
It does. Yeah, agreed. But I'm just saying.
So, Zalon, while we have you here with your dev button, why have they never tried to make 12 Titan fusing like they did for relics?
I have no idea. I have no idea. That's something we keep on asking for because we want it. I have no idea.
It's because they wanted to raise the amount of food it costs by, exponential amount.
Oh, I thought they've been lowering the cost of how much it costs to fuse Titans over the long term.
Titans, in general,
Well-
Titans seem way harder to level up just because of the crazy
Well,
food growth.
The way the
Would
food
you-
costs actually work is that there's a cost based on the Titan that you're fusing into. So if you have a
Right.
level 50 Titan, that Titan has a fixed value. Then there's a value for the level of each of the Titans that you put into it, which those two values are actually equivalent. So a level 50 Titan as food is the same cost as a level 50 Titan as the fusion mod, like the one you're fusing into. So it's going to cost a lot no matter if they did 12 fusion or not. But it's
Right.
just the difference of paying that initial Titan's cost multiple times or not. The base Titan that you're fusing into, that is.
Right.
Golden
Okay.
Scales and Void Rune for fast
I just
PP.
think it's,
Yes.
Yeah, I just think if they do add 12, make 12 slot fusion, they would have to increase the Titan storage because of the fact that you can just now go through them so much quicker. You want more to go in there, so you can save up more. Do it.
I mean, even with the addition of prestige food, they really needed to up the number of Titans we can store.
Yeah, especially when you got collectors like Zalon.
Yes.
Yeah, like once they added prestige to the game, they really needed to give us a higher Titan storage.
Zalon, how much free space do you have?
For Titans,
Yeah,
it's roughly around 60 or 70 slots.
Dang, that's so little.
Yeah, it's rough. Well, especially for Conquest, because that fills up real quick. Normally it doesn't,
Yeah.
obviously. So,
Yeah.
and I do keep my 3 stars for fusion, like for our fusion
Mhm.
events. So I'm only fusing all my 2 stars all the time.
Do you still keep one of each 3-star?
Oh no! I haven't done that in years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
I was just wondering.
Yeah, The only
I
three-
remember you used
The only
to do
3
it.
stars I keep are the ones that I need for the Pantheon, which there's still 3 or 4 that I have. I think it's 4 because there's two collections that have 2 each that are sitting at 40 that are just waiting for. One's waiting for I think
You've been-
Malcor, I think, and the other one's
You've
waiting for
been
something
playing
else.
this game for 4 years. Why aren't you done with the Pantheons?
Because I had other Titans to level up at the same time. It's all in the grand plan. You'll see.
He's almost there.
You finish the Pantheon and then you dump everything into the new Titan.
Well, that's what it'll eventually be, yeah.
You just taking too long.
No, taking as long as I want, Pisces. Remember, the pace in this game is however long you want it to be. The reason why Godin's castle is the way it is because he chose to play slow and low for as long as he did. So everybody goes at the pace they want to.
This is Castle.
24.
I
He
was gonna say,
just
he's not
turned
bad.
24. He has 23 level troops. Yeah.
Oh,
That's what my castle used to be.
I just hit Castle 24 as well.
So there's a difference in how, I mean, some players do, there is certain castle levels that if you plateau there for a little while, it's not a bad thing. Because sometimes you're just working on making sure you have enough Titans, like a good defender and a good attacker, to go up into some of the higher castle levels. Because that's what's necessary.
Back in the day, during the first Ranger meta, it was good to be low castle. Because you can go beat those max players and they wouldn't hit you because you have so little rewards.
Well, that's pretty much what happened when Zabava first came out, too. Everyone was hitting higher level castles.
Yeah, but like that, Zabava and the Ranger meta were like huge difference between castle level.
Mhm. Just reading what Taylor Ning was posting, a few paragraphs there in chat. So I was just reading it. So, looks like he's not happy with the way things are going and he's taking a break or just leaving the game.
think that's written to the devs and not you.
I know. I'm looking. Yeah. At channel, I don't know. I mean, it's something that I know a lot of people have talked about as well. Well, it just depends. You know, it depends on how much gratitude is necessary until Pisces Shark finally decides that he will get a 64-bit phone when players continuously throw them at him.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I don't think people understand this. I love the community. I love the game. But I hate the developers. And right now, I'm tired of sitting around getting all this crap tossed at me. You know, and then just taking it, you know, and then it's tiring to the point where I don't even want to play the game.
Mm-hmm.
I love the game. I love the design and stuff in it, but I don't even want to play it now. And that's what it came down to. You know, and then, you know, instead of, coming ways of, how we're going to fix this, no, it's like, now we're just going to cut these people off. And the worst part is, they're like, get a new device if you want to continue playing, but you still have a chance that the new device doesn't even work.
Yeah, there's no guarantee.
Until they completely answer everything and fix everything.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't even mention anything about that.
There's
today.
no hope for me to come back.
I'm surprised they didn't mention anything today at all about the situation, because Ajax just posted, I still have the black screen, I already lost 2 events. I was in NTG Legends. I'm still wondering why that's not being addressed, at least in today's post, at all.
Yeah, that should have been addressed.
Well, maybe there's a Q&A, but you never know.
Yeah, maybe.
Sure, they could put out a Q&A tomorrow about it.
Or Friday.
Well, tomorrow or till Friday, because Friday's like the latest they do a Q&A.
Yeah, but anything that comes out on Fridays, I'm just going and BSing us before the weekend, and then they just skip out of town on the weekend.
Yeah, that'll be over.
Well, it's not like they answer right away anyways.
Nice Onkar, yeah. But yeah, Ajax, when it comes down to them doing any kind of fix this week, I have not really heard much about anyone that did have the black screen saying that they now can play, unless there are people here in the chat that was your situation. I have yet to hear anything like that.
Nope, all of my devices that had the black screen still have it.
So, what's up, Zoltan?
This is just a suggestion, but for all the people whose devices aren't working, why don't you guys get together and make like a list actually of all the different devices, just so it's public knowledge? Because I mean, it would be useful if we had like, okay, these are all the devices that are having issues, rather than the devs having to figure them out individually. That could be something that could be useful for the community to put together.
Well, they already have tons of tickets of people telling them what device and their operating system and this and that. So I'm pretty sure they have majority of it.
They should, but I mean, that is giving the devs a lot of credit.
Oh, correction. The support team probably has
right, yeah.
I was just going to say, support gets the information. Does not mean that information
don't
is...
with the devs, so
if it gets really communicated that quickly or not. Because
nice
it seems like that...
here.
Okay, do you guys remember me mentioning... I actually mentioned this. This is just going back to what we saw in the last blog post.
You mentioned a lot of stuff.
Alan Bean, thank you for joining. I mentioned this last year about having a relic for St. Patrick's Day, and here it is this year. I thought about that. I was like, was I talking about having a relic for St. Patrick's Day last year? And I could have sworn I did, but it just seems like this is really late. Like, wow, maybe we'll do it next year and have it make no sense at all, like coming out in this relic event.
Wait.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was curious about the Lucky Clover.
You're expecting us to remember something from a year ago.
Oh, I know. I'm just thinking back to I mentioned it. I remember mentioning something about doing something for St. Patrick's Day in the past, but it just it never happened, and we never really saw anything. And now It's strange
Okay, so
that we
here-
do
here-
see something
here's
this
what you
year,
do.
but it really doesn't fit
Here's-
into anything, really.
Here's what you do. Go
Yeah,
back,
it's
watch all the old streams, and then tell us if you did or not.
Oh, no. I'm pretty certain I did. We'll find out, though. One of these days.
So yeah, we don't know if you did it on a stream, or if you just said it to yourself. And you don't remember.
No, I think I did. I'm pretty certain I did.
You think you did what?
Mentioning
I
doing
get
some
that.
sort of relic event, like a lucky. Remember, it was called Lucky Charms. That's what it was.
But
I called it
On a
Lucky Charms
stream?
because they had the ice charms, they had the earth charms. Remember all the different charm relics? That's what it was. Now I remember. I wanted a Lucky Charms because I was like, oh, that'd be a great idea. It'd be great for St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, now I remember.
Okay, that would have been pretty funny.
Yeah, that's what it was.
oh, look at Churro. There you go, Zalon.
Thanks,
remembers.
Churro. Such a fanboy.
The Churro. The Churro.
The Churro.
I remember.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Mhm.
I'm going to take these stones down to 0, and then as long as I'm
Switch
not
to your test.
at 50 warp stones, because I might have to do at least one battle there. But if I am at 50 warp stones, I will. But otherwise, we'll log out and go. I'll have a small period of time. I gotta do a couple quick things, and then I'll boot up the test account and do a stream. So
Oncart says, my alliance always top 300 to 250 on getting prestige food for Dragon Slayers, but I'm upset about the 4K gem.
exactly, because when your alliance regularly goes for that same area, and now you're just consistently getting nothing but prestige food. It's probably not what your alliance members are all looking for. Because if you were looking for prestige food, you most likely would have been in an alliance that was going for rank 100 or above on a regular basis.
Yeah, and it's just a thing where they kind of just tossing, teams and team management stuff for a loop. Just kind of like the Hachiman event.
Oh, don't mention the Hachiman event, Pisces.
Hey, but it's a valid point, though.
Biggest
They're
blunder.
messing up
Biggest
the arrangement
blunder.
stuff. No, the biggest blunder was the one doing a 12-hour stream during one of the most toxic weeks.
Wow. Yeah, it was a bit rough. It was. It was a bit rough.
It was rough because you chose the wrong time to do it.
Well, I wanted it to
Salon
be.
got to be everybody's therapist.
I
It was
wanted
great.
to be. Yeah, well, I wanted to be. I wanted to do a 12-hour stream.
Well, yeah, I get that, and I don't say it's
You
bad
can't-
or
you can't-
anything.
you can't
I
always-
I
can't always
applaud
get the
you
best.
for going for 12 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, I agree.
I'm just saying you had the worst week possible.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. 60 people watching. Thank you for everybody joining in. Just grinding Conquest. I hope everybody here has gotten a lot of triple battle drops in this Conquest, as you see I'm hitting vintage. And as you can see, I won't have to look for anyone else because he is raiding just as hard.
Oh,
Hey, Zalon, would you do better than the Matt, Dom, and Hag during that battle challenge thing?
During the battle challenge? Well,
Yeah.
as long as I was using, like, for instance, as long as I had everything like I do on my test account, like, yeah, I think I can do pretty good.
It'd be funny just watching people do that, and then like they intentionally mess you up.
Oh, it'd be horrible.
It'd be hilarious though.
Well, that's why when
they're not-
what was it,
they weren't that good.
Gaming Jaeger
Yeah.
and Zayd Gamer went to Natural Motion. They got to do the battle contest live with them.
I
Nice.
did. I don't remember that one.
Yeah. Oh, and DBR was there too.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, a lot of warp stones in the drops. I've seen a decent amount of warp stones, but not as many. Warp stones and what's it called? Yeah, I've gotten a decent amount of warp stones, yes, but I've also gotten a decent amount of portal stones and XP bottles, but also a ridiculous amount of titans. So
And what about relics?
relics has been average. Average on the relics. Not
Has
too many battles where I'm getting all relics. Let's just put it that way. Not too many.
has your
Yeah.
spells and troop drops been very low to minimum?
Minimal. Very minimal.
Nice. How many battles do you have?
Me? I can check. Let's see.
Oh, vintage. That's funny. He says the barn cat could beat those guys in battle challenge.
383 Pisces. Approaching the 400.
Nice.
So I'll probably finish out close to like 650 today.
It's the third day. How are you so low?
Well, my first day was horrible. My first day I only had just over 100 battles. But that's because I didn't have the whole day to play. That's why. Biggest problem was my first day. Second day, yesterday, I was able to put in a good 250.
Alright. I can't fault you for that.
250, 300 battles a day. I mean, if you're trying to get to 1,000, you need really 333. So, I mean, if you're pulling closer to 300 battles a day, you're on track.
Yeah, it always took me around 1,000 to... No, around 1,000 to finish Conquest. Unless the drops were horrible, then it took like an extra 300 battles or something.
Ed Channel says I was able to finish Conquest with 30 warp stones to spare. Very nice. Wow, the extra 20 from the beginning, huh? Plus an extra 10. One thing I had too many of were Titan drops. I had to keep stopping to clear my treasury of them. So time consuming. So Ed, are you implying that you had 500 Titan drops? 500 Titans in there? Because I was just at the 200 mark pretty much after I cleared my treasury. Because I did that this morning. I knew I had 500 in there, and I didn't want to have to deal with that whole problem during the stream. Who would win, Lord of the Fly or the devs in a battle contest? To be honest, I really don't know who I'd root for.
Well,
really?
we would obviously root for the devs, but we all know Fly would win.
You think so?
Yeah, because he actually plays the game instead of design. Plus, he's always trying to get better because we keep bullying him.
This is true. I have Rostam Tarhoon's Gaia Mahaha. Credit goes to 4K gems. Revered REP makes your event good. Yeah. Especially, yeah. If you're an event team that you personally are going to just do the event and your team's going to get 4K gems as their reward, it helps. Mitigate the cost of you actually doing the event. I almost finished with 1,000 battles. 4 hits short on plinth 10. Drop rates seem normal. Yeah. I want to know how many relics. I echo JJ's question. I didn't keep the stats this time, Vintage? Alright. But I have fully level 7 4-star relics. You've leveled 7 4-star relics and the 3-star Amber Dragons. Oh, and the 3-star Amber Dragons. Nice. Yeah. This is obviously going to be a Conquest stream, so that's why I was still making sure I got at least I had another 200 Portal Stones after the 175, but I'll burn those later. But definitely wanted to get more Conquest done. We'll definitely check out the new Valkyrie. No problem. Because I'm just as curious as the rest of you. Plus, we also got the stream started a bit early this morning with Chef kicking it off with his blog post live stream, which is really good. Always appreciate that. I didn't lose everybody on Discord, did I?
Nope, still here.
Okay, just making sure.
Can't get rid of us that easy.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Jim. It's actually going to be a nice 60-degree day here in Pennsylvania. These weird high temperatures that we seem to be getting, which will be going back down in a few days. But it's definitely taking care of all the rest of the snow that's on the ground.
Oh, it's 63 bright, sunny, and beautiful here.
Oh, yeah. But like I said, in a few days it'll just be, again, highs of 40, 43. So it's like 3 days of 60-degree weather. Out of nowhere.
So did you go over the blog and stuff, or, I mean...
Yeah, went over yeah, I went through some of the blog. Yeah, well, most of it, yeah. So
what do you and everybody think? I haven't looked at it. Talks messaged me that the blog was out, but I've been working and out of service basically until now.
Mm-hmm.
So what's everybody think about Valkyrie? He's got skills, good skills, bad skills.
When it comes down to it, that's still yet to be tested. A lot of players are saying that she's not going to still be as good as Beowulf. So that's the contested statement as of right now. But the relics in the event, which of course the Spherox Skull being one of the main ones, as well as the Staff of Earth, plus a bunch of other really good maiden relics in there, just splashed in there in case you either needed another set or if you just, don't have any at all.
It's a relic event.
Yeah, you see, that's what I was afraid of when I was on just shortly earlier, and Vinny said that. I'm not going. I don't have that 5-star, but I'm not also going to do a 30,000 event just to get it.
I don't think it was 30,000.
No, it is.
Oh, it is?
30 plus.
No, it's...
true.
Well, yeah, it's not the 25, which, I will still continue this prediction of after they get done running the Norse relics through, the 25K Finish Plus events will be the first gen 5 stars. They'll run them through again before the end of the year. But that's just me.
So, have you checked your account? Have you gotten it? You don't have this site on your account yet.
No, I do. I do, Jim.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You just want to do Conquest, though.
I'm just getting rid of 175 stones quick. That's all.
Gotcha. Oh, then you're going to be switching over to your test account?
Yep.
Gotcha.
And then I'll be able to jump around to a couple different servers. We'll have Valkyrie on defense, as well as Growth Urn on defense, as well as we can even pop out Nephilinus to attack just to unbubble. So we'll do something like that.
What's going on, y'all?
What's going on, Shy? Thank you for joining.
Hey.
Oh, Shy. What's going on, Shy?
Hey.
So, Shy, are you excited? Do you need another Spherox Gold?
No, I've got one. I'm not, I don't know. Not really that excited about the Valkyrie event. I've got everything except for that new relic, was it the clover thing?
Yes.
Yeah. So I don't think I'll be going crazy just to get that. I'm assuming that the Valkyrie, the skills will change on your old Valkyrie. Isn't that right?
If it was only prestige, yes, but it's not. So I don't believe you will have the new skills.
Oh, okay.
So I believe the prestige. I believe the prestige will change on your old Valkyrie, because just like prestige has changed on a lot of other old Titans.
But we won't get those new Valkyrie.
But you will not get the new Valkyrie skills unless you get the new Valkyrie. That's my understanding.
Oh, okay.
Because when I looked on my test account, I had old Valkyrie on there and I had new Valkyrie on there.
Okay.
But I didn't check the prestiges. But I would assume the prestige is going to be the same.
Okay. Tell you what I am excited about is I'm going to pick up Calcor today, and that will finish my Pantheon collection.
There you go.
Nice.
Very nice. Oh wait, that means it's Are you obviously gonna level them up today? So.
I might be able to get them to 40 today.
Okay,
Yeah,
I was just gonna say it's not exactly finished, Shy.
Well, almost. That'll finish the the reward or the one where you get the
perhaps.
Yeah, where you get the whatever the relic is, but then I only have one Titan left, and I'll have every 4-star in the game.
Nice.
Yeah, I need Morgar rarely ever shows up.
Oh, maybe an all element Titan token.
Yep. Other than that, I've just kind of been chilling. My 4K gems are gone, so I don't really know what else to go for. That's kind of my every week thing was getting 4K gems.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. When you're in a situation like Shy is, where he just doesn't have anything that he's interested in, and I found myself in the position as well. There will be Finish Plus events in the future. I'm jumping on this one because I want a second Spherox Gold. That's my own personal preference. Mm-hmm. But there will be 5-star Finish Plus events, just like there was last year, that I'm going to be passing on. The others won't be. And it's understandable because you are completing your collection because most likely you're missing that 5-star, but I'm not. And if I don't find it the value of having more than one, then I'm not going to be doing it. And I'll be going for 4,500. The
question I keep asking myself is I'm almost about to hit 5K Divine Gems. Now, I've got 2 Norris relics and I've got 1 gold. Do I pull a Norris relic hoping to get one so that I don't have to do a 30K event? Or do I go ahead and pull a gold knowing that I can get all the Norris in 30K events?
I'd be pulling gold.
Yeah. I'm thinking pulling gold is the better option because as the 30K events come along, you don't know what Titan they're going to get paired with as well as other factors as well. So.
Yeah, good point.
Say it's paired with a Titan that you actually turned out. It could be something that actually does, it's another Sagunga, that has,
right.
You know what I mean? Or it's another Vixia. That's a good, more relevant, newer situation. A Vixia where you're like, oh, this is super awesome. I definitely want to grab this Titan. But at the same time, you've already, gotten the 5-star, which pulls that, price point down. In my opinion.
Hate doing these 30K. It takes so long.
Hang on, I gotta jump in. We're talking about Divine Gems here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now it's a party.
Okay, so are you sure you want to pull a gold? Because with Valkyrie not being reskilled with summons, are Omega troops gonna be a thing again?
Right. Well, that's what we're waiting till next week to find out, really.
Yeah.
That's true. The new Void Ranger very well could, hopefully. I really, really want them to revive Omega troops.
I agree.
So I would definitely wait till then at least. So anyway, I can't help it when somebody's talking about spending 5,000-7,000 divine gems. I want to understand the thought process. So
I'm not pulling any more relics until we find out what the new meta is going to be.
Yeah, that's why I'm sitting at 8K DGs. I'm not pulling anything. Yeah. I'm just chilling.
I would say that was my other option, is to just keep on going to 15 and wait for the next Divine Titans to come out and see if they're worth it. If they're not,
yeah, I think I'm just under 20
relics. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm amassing myself. I'm just waiting. I want to see what the Void Ranger is because, Valkyrie's out. It's wildly underwhelming. They're probably going to make Loki kind of like Zabroken Light. So why would you even want Loki at that point?
Right. I mean, I need extra, so I'm going to be doing it.
It'd be the synergy if there is one, probably.
Wait, synergy for what?
Well, I'm assuming if they're re-releasing Valk with the synergy for one of the Norse relics, they're doing that for each of the Norse gods, so Loki would have a Trickster's Blade synergy, would be my assumption.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it looks like they went well out of their way to make sure that Valkyrie is not in Beowulf's league. Right. I mean, it's not even close. Not even close.
Yeah, no, they made sure they weren't rivaling the Dragon Slayer.
Yeah.
Like the other reskills, like Freya and Vixia, those definitely rivaled the War Gods when they got reskilled. But these reskills are nowhere near the meta.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I'm thinking this Valkyrie is, in the 12th Island Defender kind of range. Where all of your Dragon Slayers, your Vixia, you got a lot of Titans in front of, Freya even. You got a lot of Titans in front of this Vixia.
Valkyrie.
Or yeah, Valkyrie, sorry.
I was going to say, wait a second, Vixia's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I can get hung up on alliteration from time to time.
It's all right. What's up, pre-show, George?
And it looks like Sparky and Necrosa are kind of one-offs, kind of like, Vixia, where they're really freaking good, but they're not necessarily tip of the spear.
But yeah, those were Divine Titans to start with, so I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense that they brought those into the realm of Dragon Slayers.
Yeah. I was hyped for Valkyrie, though. I really thought it was going to be just 6 more Titans that fit into the current meta. Unfortunately, not even close.
Yeah. We could hope that changes going forward, but probably not.
Yeah, I just hope the Void Ranger doesn't blow everything in our account up again.
The Equinox Finish Plus event, Zoltan is going to be, as what predictions are floating around, is Trickster's Blades and Loki.
It's April Fool's, dude.
Yeah.
It is most likely to be that.
And I would assume that Loki's going to get a reskill and a new prestige, and new relic is going to be in there as well, something like that, as well as a synergy with the Trickster's Blades.
The Tesseract.
The Tesseract? Isn't that from Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe?
No, the Tesseract was what was in the tip of his
The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Wrong franchise line.
What is wrong with you?
Yeah, really? What?
It's from the Avengers, the MCU. Loki.
Yeah.
Come on, what? I gotta jump off here.
Oh my gosh!
Jim's like, nope, can't do it.
Can't do it. All right. I'm not as much of a Marvel fan as everybody else is. Sorry.
Just said the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Yeah, I actually believe it or not, Jim. If you look that up, I actually think that's actually right. But anyway, it's okay.
The Tesseract was from the Cube. Actually, it was first came in, and when the Red Skull was trying to look for it, and Steve Rogers, the first Avenger.
Okay, but wait, see, when were these movies made?
6 years ago?
Probably
Okay.
like
I read those
mid-2000s.
books back when I was
I
in
think it
middle
was like
school. So
mid-2000s.
when I'm talking about the first time I ever heard the word Tesseract was in middle school. So we're talking like 90s, late 90s.
Or was it the Lion, the Witch, and her wardrobe?
Definitely wasn't.
Yep. I just Google searched it. You Google search Tesseract at Narnia. There's nothing about anything.
Oh wait,
that
well,
you're talking
okay, wait.
about.
Oh, man, I read it in a book series though. I could have sworn that word was used. Never mind. I
It could be in a
won't
book
talk
series,
more
just
about
not
it.
that one.
But I could swear that was in a book series that I read in the middle school. I swear. But
Maybe.
I thought it was.
Was it?
I thought it
think
was.
there's a part of Charlotte's Web that has a Tesseract in it.
No.
Somebody order him some food because he's probably weak from not eating.
No.
No, I know a book series. It was that book series that not animated, but that one with the pictures and everything that said Marvel Studios on the front of it. You know,
No.
that comic book series.
Wasn't it? It was something else. I don't know. Anyway, forget about it. All right, so 85 stones equates to something like 26 battles, something like that, somewhere in that range. We're flying through them, though. Are getting some warp stones. I always make sure if I ever get one or two, then I always do another battle or two afterwards until I stop getting them. Always get them in batches. Always seems to be the case. Rarely do I get one and not get another one very soon after, if not right after. Forgetting stuff in my old age? I don't know. Reading book series back in middle school, you don't remember absolutely everything, but...
Yeah, no.
There was another one.
I mean, that could be a good thing. Back in middle school, I read Lord of the Flies, so I mean, I'm glad I forgot that.
What? There was that.
Book, yeah. I remember that book. That was right around the time of, what was it, Gulliver's Trails or something like that?
I do not know.
I remember reading those two fairly close together.
Oh, it was A Wrinkle in Time. Oh, you guys all stink. But yeah, it was A Wrinkle in Time.
Mm-hmm.
Tesseract is a concept of space-time travel in a novel, A Wrinkle in Time, 1962.
Okay.
Before Marvel, and you can totally suck it, Jim. Wow, I can't believe they put that here.
Yeah, I didn't read that one, so okay.
Wrinkle in Time. And I'm sorry, it wasn't a book.
So you read A Wrinkle in Time, and that's where you remember it from, right?
That's where I remember. It was something I remembered before Marvel. Sorry, Jim.
Yep.
Whatever.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
Freaking Dev.
I had to quick Google search it. And how come you didn't come across that, Rio? You know,
I didn't Google search the origins of Tesseract or which child's novel you
No,
read.
I just put
Google
Tesseract
searched
in
Narnia, and
Listen,
Tesseract
I put
had any association.
Tesseract in books, and that's all I had to type.
I'm just familiar with the other thing that a Tesseract is, which is a 4-dimensional cube.
Yeah.
Do you see Booster for tomorrow's event? You talking about, what was it, I didn't. It's nothing extra special, is it? Different than normal?
What, as far as the relic for the boost the event?
What's up, Legion?
blog says it's going to be Storm Candle.
Okay. I mean, we've had that before. I mean, if you have any,
Yeah, we have.
if you have any from a while ago, they will work if it's the same relic.
Right.
But most of the time, a lot of times, people cash them in during the solo events if you're interested or not.
Yeah. And then they'll usually put out a new relic, a new boost relic for new Titan. So there's no chance of reusing.
Of course,
old
there's no infiltrators. No infiltrators, so none of the boost relics, what the trinkets will work.
Yeah, which again,
Wouldn't that be nice on a 30K event?
it would. It would. The only thing that I saw that was positive towards any types of 30K events is they put the, what was it, TOW in front of the Equinox event for Loki.
Right.
That's
Yep,
that's the only thing. If they would have done that before this event, everyone would have been like, "Oh yeah, TOW's great." So, but
I mean, I already.
Shy, you misspoke. They're not trinkets. They're frauds.
yeah,
Total frauds.
they're only helpful whenever it just happens to be convenient, and it's usually not during anything important.
They never even put a void one out.
I don't think
I
so.
don't have any of them.
I only have Aureas, and I think I have one other one. I have two.
I got them all. I can tell you there's no void. Horrible.
Yeah, it's gonna be the next Finish Plus event there, Shy.
the void trinket, yeah. 35K.
35K. Won't work all the time, but better go for it.
Yeah, you'll get to use it twice a year,
Yeah.
and it'll be trash events. So good luck.
We'll just make some other kind of a soul so to get out of it and not being able to use them. It was ridiculous.
All they have to do to make good on the trinkets is make it so you don't have to put it on a stupid infiltrator. That's it. If you could hook it to any Titan, they would actually be useful.
Well, yeah. A different trinket for each what element, right?
Well, of course. Or they could make one universal one.
Yeah, that's true too. But the universal one would actually, if they did a universal one, they should put it in the Pantheon, and then all the other ones they could easily just put them in not Finish Plus events. They should put them in Solo War events. Go ahead, put them in Solo War events. It's a choice. Solo War events are made as a choice.
Yeah.
I bet if they make a universal one, they're going to make it so you can only use it if you have it equipped to the new Runa. I will bet money on that.
New Runa.
Yeah, they'll shove it into the corner, so you can only use it under very, very special circumstances.
When it's sunny and when the sun is shining in Great Britain.
Yeah.
And you got to have a Sea Bear Circle. If you don't have a Sea Bear Circle, you're dead.
For those that don't know, it gets pretty rainy over there in Great Britain during the summertime. Yeah, they put Progenitor in Conquest and not Vixia. I definitely bummed about that. Yeah, I agree. I think it's because, well,
Conquest is basically the junk drawer of events.
Well, for Pantheon Collection Titans, yes. Yes.
It's got your scissors and your tape and rubber bands and all the miscellaneous crap you use around the house. That's what's in Conquest.
You might really need a rubber band, though.
Right, exactly.
For some players, though.
Right?
It's just, what are you going to need and where's it going to be? Like, I got real lucky that mine was the first Titan, not the second Titan.
Yeah, exactly. Like, missing a random collection piece, here you go. Missing a random relic, here you go.
You know, the cheapskate divine gems. You know, it's just, you know, it's triple battle drops. Hopefully you pick up something that you can actually use. That's it.
The battle drops are the real event.
Yeah, you want to make sure you level up as many 4 stars as you can, level up as many Titans as you can. Also, you know, don't throw pre-leveled Titans in right now. If you still can save those for, you know, fusion events, do so.
The Unleashed event.
Yeah, the Unleashed events, that's right. Not the one that just gives you less food cost. The one that actually gives you the bonus in Titan XP.
Right, like the one after the new Void Ranger.
Correct. So we got 20 more battles. We'll see where the warp stones are. As long as I got some time, I just want to make sure that I have enough generation time on my warp stones to not play for a while, and then we'll be good to go.
Find myself in some conquest like this one where I don't have any relics that I'm really interested in leveling up, so I just pick out crazy random ones like Earth Rune and take it to 10 because of why not. I forget what the other one was. Munin. Don't need that, but I don't have anything else, so I might as well level to 10.
There you go. Well, I mean, yeah, if you're at a point where it's hard to even pick something out.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm probably down to my last, 20 relics that I'm going to level all the way, and I'll be done with relics, except for new ones, of course.
Nice.
Virgil asks a really good question. He says, I have Amber of Mahaha, so I should go for 5k DG Mahaha without her relics?
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Yeah, you should, because her relics really aren't that important.
Well, Mahaha, it's basically saying, Virgil's saying that in the upcoming Ultra event that's either 60k gems or 5k DGs for a guaranteed...
For selected.
The 5k DGs for Mahaha. Even though Virgil has the Amber of Mahaha, and yeah, I mean, let's see, what signature relics does Mahaha have that everybody's using in their builds? You would need
the Ice Hand.
The Ice.
Yeah, good.
And the Ice Heart is really good in some circumstances.
Okay.
You know, the Dragon Slayers, you almost have to have the signature relics. They're really important. The Zabroken's the one that breaks the mold. She's just insane with 0 relics.
Yep. Yeah, you just get to throw on any solo relics. And
yeah, I mean, we all saw P10 Hachimans going down to Zabroken with literally no relics.
Virgil, the only other question I have to ask you is that the only Titan you need to get the Amber of Dragons, or no? Because that's the only other question. If the answer to that is yes, then
I just don't understand.
I don't know.
What's he talking about with the 5k DGs? Because pulling for a Dragon Slayer is $100 freaking a pull.
Oh no! Vintage. There's a second option. You can pull. They're going to have a separate altar for 5k DGs, and you get a guaranteed Dragon Slayer.
Yeah, whichever one you wanted. It's a selected Dragon Slayer.
Yeah, you can pick whatever Dragon Slayer.
I see.
Yeah, you can pick whatever Dragon Slayer you want for 5k.
Don't do that, man. Get the relics. Titans are temporary. Relics are permanent.
Yeah,
get the fixed asset. Don't spend 5k DGs on a Titan that is, even if they balance the new meta with the Dragon Slayers, they're gonna say, they're not just maybe. Well, the way I would do it is the new meta would be 5 to 8% more powerful than the Dragon Slayers. I mean, I don't know, dude. 5k DGs. And again, without the relics, you kind of need those special relics. But I mean, if you want to have the next 2 or 3 months where you have a really, really meta attacker, that's fine. But you're spending 5,000 divine gems to have fun for 60 to 90 days.
You're buying in at the top of the market.
Right.
So it depends on really what you want to do. Depends on how many DGs you got. Depends on if it's your last Titan you need for that Amber of Dragons. Because if, like I mentioned this before, if you have multiple Titans that you need for Amber of Dragons, spending like 20, 15, 20k DGs is not the right idea. I wouldn't suggest that at all. If it's your last Titan you need for the Amber of Dragons, your other option is to spend either 60k, which I definitely don't tell you to do at all, because that's craziness, because it's not even a guarantee. And
Exactly.
also, we don't know when the Dragon Slayers will be back around again. So just keep that in mind if you want to do it. Now, is there going to be new stuff coming out? Yes, because the DG altar for Titans is going to be changing. It has to be. Every time we've gotten to this position before where they released the Dragon Slayer Titans, the ones that are not the newest ones, but the ones right before it, which would be Lifespark and Necrosa, as soon as they do that, they introduce 2 new Titans to the DG altar. They're going to do that within the next, I don't know, month or so. It's going to happen. So...
Yeah, like, I wouldn't even say go get a Rostam, because, again, if you don't have the relics for it, why are you getting it? I don't know, dude. That's a lot. 5,000 Divine Gems, that's a serious...
There's a lot.
You know, you're buying a Ferrari, man.
And that Mahaha relic will be good on other Berserkers, right? So maybe look for a better Berserker and focus on that instead of...
Ed's channel says, I feel like Extinction is the only one who pulls for the 60k temples. It's very possible. It's very possible. I don't know too many people that have ever pulled from the 60k, so...
I don't know, dude. I think that the way that they did the Dragon Slayers, they are super dependent upon their custom relics. What's Tarhoon's without his 2 signature relics? He's what, half Tarhoon's?
Yeah. You need at least 1 to 2 of their signature relics out of the 3 to make them really worth it.
Yeah, again, they should make it a package deal. If it was Mahaha and her 2 signature relics and perhaps a third, okay, now you're talking. Now you have an actual Mahaha.
Right.
Do you think that would be a better 5k deal?
Oh, yeah.
It would have to be the total package. I'm talking, you know, maybe even a level 60 freaking Titan.
Well, we know that's not going to.
Of course.
Yeah, no. I'm just surprised they even put it as a guarantee. That's what I'm...
Yeah, so much.
I'm surprised. That, to me, is a huge surprise.
Well, here's why I would do it. This would be the all-time hacker trap. You know, who's got 7 Rostams on Monday? Busted.
Yep.
Busted.
Who has Rostams on every VP island?
Yeah, every land is a Rostam.
I just pictured that. I was like, oh, man.
Like, yep. You didn't earn those.
Or look at all your growth thorns.
Yeah.
You know, they're trying to make it look like a deal because, you know,
it's all
Sparky and Necrosa are far more divine gems, and then, Dragon Slayers.
Remember, it's all to bait DGs out before new DG stuff starts showing up.
Yep. They did the exact same thing with the War Gods, and I fell for it. I pulled. I even hit a Hachimon. I did.
Oh, that's right. You did the 60Ks. That's right. You did. Ah.
I did. I hit a Hachimon. I was like, dude. And then, what was it?
And then Zabava came out.
Yeah, it was the end of that same week, Zabroken comes out. It's like, Jesus.
You're like, well, that was a waste.
You're buying from the clearance rack.
There you go, man. It is. It's the junk drawer, dude. Except you don't get to see anything. You're just reaching in.
Grab what you want.
I
I dare you.
I got a letter opener, and I cut myself.
Yeah.
I'm bleeding now.
Hey, there's that box cutter.
Yeah, right?
Oh, whoops. That's where I left it.
All right, so what do we got here? 37. So about a little over 10 more battles. And let me just see real quick on the warp stones, because I was at like 21 or so, I think, after I did those battles earlier. So 37? Not bad. Okay. So, let's see. I didn't ask. Ryger, you said you were roughly around the same spot I was, right?
With what?
With, just, what was it? Halfway through 7 or 8?
I just finished 7.
You just finished 7. That's right. Okay, so I was just starting into 8. That's where I was.
I'm in the same place. I'm going to coast in the rest of the way.
Well, Shy, did you save a whole bunch of portal stones up like I did?
Yeah, I saved a bunch of those, and with like sitting down to do 175 portal stones, I was just doing those. PP, regular PP. But when I get down to if I've just got 30, I'll go ahead and do all those as cat ping pong. Yeah. I go back and forth.
Well, yeah, doing 175 or 300 stones in cat pong is
that's why I was saving them for the weekend event.
That's how you finish for free is cat ping pong 175, and you'll have plenty of warp stones.
Yep.
But can you do it?
Yes, Carlos, they did leave Ron's channel up on the blog update. That's very true. I think they'll probably leave it up there.
Yeah, Bongo, we briefly talked about Valkyrie. Don't act like Valkyrie's not there. Look at the relics, decide if you want to do it.
Yeah. We're gonna test Valkyrie out here very soon. I'm gonna wrap this stream up, and we're gonna test her out. Trust me, everybody will get a chance.
It's mainly a relic.
Everybody will get a chance that I jump to. I'm gonna jump.
Here's the only thing in question. Who can rate it in under 45 seconds?
Right.
The new Valkyrie?
Yeah. I think she's that bad. I think this is a sub 1 minute raid.
I think you're going to do it.
We'll see.
I guarantee you'll do it.
We'll see how it all rolls out here very shortly.
The only thing that could slow you down is, does Mahaha get off the crits right off the bat?
Right.
Of course, I could just rate it with Sparky and it'd be a total joke.
Yeah, Sparky will probably do it pretty quick.
Yeah, look at there will be another Spearman meta eventually. Are these relics going to play into that?
I'm even thinking a decent Prestige Zababa's through this thing, just because all those Omegas are going to trigger the even more lightning bolts.
Well, I think a Prestige 1 Zabroken destroys this Valkyrie.
I'll take that action. Mine's still a P1.
It says the Omega troops are going to drop at your at your deployment zone. That was for the synergy relic, though.
I would say that's specifically for the maidens, though. You also get spearmen dropping at 15-second intervals.
Right, yeah.
But it's only like 6?
8,
Well,
I think.
well it's 8 on defense, 5 on offense, but yes.
Right.
You also got to remember that's going to be
of 14 Omegas and 14 Omegas and 6 of the new Valkyrie Titan.
Yeah, but those summons are going to be proccing the golden daggers for the infiltrators free rage spells too on Zababa.
Right. Exactly. Like that's what like the golden relics are going to be good for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, if the new meta, if that new Necromancer revolves around Omegas as well, I'll probably pull a golden.
It'll very much dictate how things go on Divine Gem spending for relics specifically.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting to find out.
Yeah, I think this event, of course, it's got spurred, but Staff of Earth is really freaking good. In this new Lucky Clover, the thing I like about the new Lucky Clover relic is that it is totally universal.
Yep.
It's just like these Draco relics.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah, all Titan troop.
Yeah, so it's a nice armor.
AP health and all elemental resist. You know, at this point, it's almost like the elemental grasp is becoming old news.
Oh wow, yeah, because the grasp is what health, elemental resist, armor.
Yeah. So you're swapping AP for armor, but it's Titan and troop on all of it.
Yes, which is insane.
So you get 3 just top shelf relics.
Plus, probably, what is that, 40% health versus 24%?
Yeah.
Right.
It is an increase on health as well.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. The Elemental Grass is kind of like going by the wayside with these new relics they're putting out.
Which makes sense.
Because the Elemental Grasp does not make my garrison defense.
Yeah, I don't think it's on mine either.
I mean, it's definitely still on island duty.
Oh, well, yeah.
Because all elemental resist is all elemental resist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like how the Gungnir and the, what is it, the, Gungnir's lasted the test of time, and so is the head of Mimir.
Yeah, because they're 24%.
Yeah, it's all because of the numbers. That's all it is.
Yep. Yeah, I was upset I had to skip the head of Mimir in that solo war.
So I hope everybody is, like I said before, grinding as much as they can during this event, getting as many drops as possible. Got another 3 battles here. I think I might still have to do one battle just to clear out some of those warp stones. And then we'll be good to go. Getting some decent drops here off of Vintage's lands this whole time, so props to Vintage.
Yeah,
props to Vintage's lands. Consistency, like just recently, 2 warp stones, 1 warp stone, 1 warp stone.
Nice.
And a Runa, you know.
What are friends for?
If only we had a way that we could see this new Valkyrie and the skills.
Don't you worry, Jim. Don't you worry.
Hey, I just got to give you shit.
No, I know. It's only 12-13, Jim. I mean, if Chef's already streamed, then I've already been able to do a quick Conquest stream, and it's just a little after 12 noon here on the East Coast. I mean, we're ahead of schedule.
What?
We're ahead of
Did Chef stream?
Chef streamed already before
Early.
before me.
Really early.
Yeah.
Oh,
I wasn't even out of work yet.
service.
Yeah.
I started off this morning, 6 o'clock. I've been out of service for several hours. I didn't even get a notification about that.
Yeah, I was asleep still when he finished.
Yeah, I'm still at work. I got out and saw Zalon's notification. I was like, oh, cool. At least I did that.
Whoever it is, tell them I'm not here.
Yeah, right?
I'm not here. Potential spam.
Track me down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, speaking of spam, I mean, if I get any more phone calls from telemarketers asking about the warranty of my vehicle or great news, you want a vacation, I mean, my God.
Yo, you want a vacation, Jim?
You would think the phone companies would be more proactive in trying to stop that crap, because I'm basically begging my wife to get rid of our landline for that very reason.
Oh.
They're calling my cell phone.
They're calling Jim's cell phone now.
And the thing about it is, they're even smarter and doing better at it, because now it will come up a person's name instead of like, I got a couple spam blockers and stuff that will come up potential spam or telemarketer, and just block the call. Now they're coming up with people's names and numbers, and I'm like, who is this? So you got to try to answer it, especially in my business, because it might be a trucker or something, or a company or something, and it's, hi, we told you about the exciting new deals you can get in healthcare.
Hey, what's up, crew?
What's up, Chance?
Mr. Chance.
So I just wanted to pop in. I can't be on Discord live for very long, so I'm running errands. I'm like 30 minutes behind from what you guys are saying on live stream. And Vintage, dude, you do not get enough credit. That Charlotte's Web joke is late, bro.
Charlotte's Web joke? Oh, it was a wrinkly time, Chance. It was a wrinkly time.
It might have been, oh my God, but no, Vintage. So serious. Oh my God.
Zalon showed us up. It did exist back then.
Just saying.
Okay.
He did end up reading it in a book.
Yeah.
I'm glad someone caught the throwback reference.
Well, Charlotte's Web was a good story too.
Yes, it was.
I know, but it did not have the Tesseract in it.
No, it didn't.
No, no, it did not.
As did neither the Lion, the Witch, or the Wardrobe.
No, it didn't have it either. I know.
Immediately, Zalon's like, "Oh yeah, Lion, Witch, and Wardrobe," and everybody was like, "What?"
What?
All right, I'm gonna get back to doing. I'll catch you guys later. But yeah, keep it up, fellas. Good show.
All right.
Later.
All right, so that should be it. Let's take a look at the warp stones. They are chilling at 43. So yeah, we'll do one quick one. Giving me plenty of time this afternoon to not have to worry about having to come back.
I was watching Thundercats last week. I thought I saw the Infinity Stones.
Nice. I missed that show.
Thundercats.
Thundercats is awesome. Yeah.
You know what? Speaking of shows. Sorry, Jim, go ahead.
No, you're good, bud. You're good. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, speaking of shows, Zalon and I have very similar taste in our programming.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, what is going on? Where is my Mind Hunter, dude?
Oh, yeah, what? It hasn't come back yet. And that's, what? We're supposed to be back this year, right?
I mean, it's been over a year.
Yeah, because they were supposed to, they said another season was coming, didn't they? I could have sworn that was on the list.
I thought they did. Dude, I freaking love that show. That was so good. Actually,
I will tell you about a show that I just finished watching, binged it pretty quickly. Very good at coming off a History Channel with everyone's favorite Littlefinger from Game of Thrones. He's one of the main characters, as well as there was a secondary character on the show Weeds on Showtime. A guy that played one of the cops. He's a very recognizable actor as well. It was a show called Project Blue Book from History Channel. Very good show. They canceled it after 2 years though. They literally they put out first season in 2019, second season last year, and then they just axed it. I was like, wow. So, but it was very good. Very
There's
good.
a lot of good shows that get the axe after a season or two, though, which is really upsetting.
Well, it's surprising.
Well, they do the Dawn of Titans thing where they don't promote them. Nobody hears about them until it's too late.
Right? Well, look what happened to Cobra
By the time
Kai.
they get popular, it's already done.
Yeah, well, unless you get Expanse, Cobra Kai, unless you get picked up by somebody else, your show's done.
Yeah, but a lot of these shows are stuff that we might think are cool and awesome, and we nerd out a little bit about them. But for a majority of the people, they might not like them. So that's what they base all this on.
Yeah, well, yeah, mass appeal. Yes, mass appeal.
Yeah.
This is true because Netflix will show some mass appeal things to me, and I'm like, this is trash, dude.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
It's number 6 in the United States, and I start watching, and it's like, oh, how?
Yeah. How? Good question. Although, when Training Day came back, I saw that was on top 10. I'm like, I understand. Training Day's good.
Yeah, okay. Training Day's awesome. Denzel's my boy, man.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
I saw that came on recently. I was like, I understand. It's in top 10. Understandable.
Do not watch Coming to America 2.
Oh, what?
I was a little disappointed.
Oh, I didn't see it. So it's garbage? Oh.
Yeah.
Well, how do you do Eddie Murphy and be woke?
The original was so much better.
Oh.
Right.
That Leslie Jones, I like to smack her with a football bat.
Is that right, Jim? Oh, man.
Oh, come on, you're good. Come on over. Yeah, lunchtime and get your lunch. And I don't know where you work at wearing yoga pants, but I might follow you. Sorry.
Yeah, Jim. We're in the mind of Jim right now.
I had a moment there.
The
dangerous place.
Mind of Jim.
It's a very dangerous place.
Jim's like, I'm thinking about an unhealthy lunch right now.
I don't know. That might be healthy for me right there.
Yeah.
She was walking across the street wearing a mask, though.
You know what that means, Jim? She's going to ask...
So Lady Big John says that they have not green-lighted Season 3. And it's like, what? It's one of the best shows they have.
Thank you, Lady Bait John. Thank you for saying something. All right, so we should be good there with 33. All right, so cool. We're chilling. Plinth 8. We're going to get this done today because I want to make sure I at least get 8 done no matter what. I'd like to get 9, though, for that epic token because remember, Altar of Abundance. I'll keep on saying it. Altar of Abundance. Epic tokens and Titan tokens mean something, especially those epics. So...
Well, virtually all the divine gems are at 9 and 10.
Well, that's true too.
Like 400 of the 450 are in the last 2 plinths.
Exactly. So also a majority of the gems are also in 7, 8, and 9 as well. All right, so DOT community, I will be back. It will be a little period of time, so it's not going to be like 2 seconds. All of a sudden, I'm going to go live on my test account. I'm going to say rough.
Got to grab a sandwich.
But yeah, sandwich, and so probably I'm going to say 30 minutes or less, and I'll be back up and running. All right, on the test account. So I switch devices, throw on some relics, move around, and we'll be all set to go. So I will see you.
All right, see you in a few, dude.
Yeah, I'll see you all very, very soon. Have a good one.